Cole Palmer might be one of the most exciting young stars in football right now, but there's so much about him that'll blow your mind. From his childhood hero coming from a rival club, the goal that made Chelsea buy him, and the one guy who saved his career when it looked like it was over. And whilst Palmer now plays for England, we're going to see the Caribbean country he could have played for. Let's kick things off with something unbelievable. Cole Palmer actually predicted the future. Back in August, during a photo shoot for the new season, Palmer confidently made this bold claim.
Can you do like a 1-2-3 if you score a hat-trick as well?
What for?
3 lives. Huh?
What for?
Yeah, let's do it.
Scoring 4 goals in a game is rare. So rare, the studio crew laughed when Palmer suggested it. But he wasn't joking. Just a month later, he scored 4 goals in one half against Brighton in just 19 minutes and 57 seconds. That confidence defines Cole Palmer's incredible rise. And it's not just on the pitch that Palmer is impressing. Off the pitch, he's building a crazy car collection. It started during his Man City days with a $30,000 Mercedes A-Class, a sleek ride for a rising baller. Soon after, he upgraded to a $71,000 BMW i4, a stunning electric car that hits 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4 seconds. But since becoming a superstar at Chelsea, Palmer's car game hit another level. He now drives a Lamborghini Urus worth over 200 grand. Powered by a 4-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine that can go 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 3.3 seconds with a top speed of around 190 miles per hour. It's a car worthy of a football superstar. But if you think that's crazy, you won't believe the club Palmer used to support as a kid, Manchester United. Despite joining City's academy at 8, his heart was with their red rivals during their glory days of legends like Cristiano Ronaldo, Rio Ferdinand, and Paul Scholes. And his idol, Wayne Rooney, a player he looked up to and tried to emulate. With United struggling this season, you can't help but wonder, could Palmer have been their savior? One thing's for sure, with his magic, United would look very different right now. However, despite growing up a Manchester United fan, it was at Manchester City where Cole Palmer developed into the incredible player we see today. But what most people don't realize is just how incredible Palmer was during his time at City. He was a key player in the under-18 team that won the FA Youth Cup. Even Pep Guardiola described him as having a special quality, a sense of goal, and a sense of the position. And if you don't believe the hype, just take a look at these absolute bangers he scored.
Back to Cole Palmer. Palmer lines up the shot, and what a screamer! An absolute stunner. Cole Palmer, left-footed.
And this one? Oh, and let's not forget this one.
Forward, plays it back to Palmer. Palmer, that's 3. 2 for Palmer.
But most people don't realize that at one point, Palmer's whole career was decided by one man. The guy who saved his career. Without him, we might have never heard of Palmer at all, because it wasn't always easy for Palmer at City. There was a point when his career was hung by a thread, and he was on the verge of being released. At 16 years old, Palmer faced serious concerns about his physical development and his slight build. It seemed like his dream of playing at the top level could come to an end before it even began. City were thinking about releasing him from the club. But then, one man stepped in and changed everything. Jason Wilcox, the academy director. Wilcox saw something special in Palmer, recognizing the talent, determination, and potential others overlooked. He convinced the club to give Palmer another shot, and boy, did Palmer prove him right. It's crazy to think without that one decision, we might have never seen Cole Palmer's magic on the pitch. But you definitely wouldn't guess Cole Palmer's nationality, because despite playing for England, Palmer's actually partly from the Caribbean, and he's even eligible to play for another country. Palmer is actually eligible to play for St. Kitts and Nevis, a small country in the Caribbean with a population of just under 50,000 people. And the story behind it is actually pretty sad. You see, Palmer's grandfather grew up on the island, but life wasn't easy. His grandfather's family lived in poverty and shared a tiny house, even shared a bed with his siblings. But one day, he decided to change his life for good and left his native country for a better life in England. Fast forward a generation, and that choice paved the way for Cole's meteoric rise. But here's the twist. Palmer hasn't forgotten his grandfather's sacrifice or where his family came from. On his boots, he proudly displays the St. Kitts and Nevis flag right next to the England flag. It's more than just a tribute. It's a reminder of the sacrifices his family made to give him a shot at greatness. And what's even crazier is that Palmer could have even been playing for St. Kitts and Nevis today if he decided to. But his football career has worked out pretty well in England. Now, one of the things Palmer is synonymous with is his famous Cold Palmer celebration. But wait, it's not actually Palmer's celebration because it's been stolen. That's right, Palmer stole the celebration off Aston Villa's Morgan Rogers, his buddy from being together at the Man City Academy.
Can you clear something up for me? Did Cole Palmer nick your celebration? Is that true?
Yeah, it's true.
Did he?
Yeah, it's true.
Right, he's run with it as well.
Yeah.
You've let him run with it. You need to start scoring some goals here to make sure.
Boy, yeah, he's run with it.
Rogers first showed off the celebration, but days later, Palmer pulled off the celebration for Chelsea and gained more attention. But it's not just Palmer and Rogers. The Cold Palmer celebration has taken football by storm. And Cole Palmer isn't just making waves on the pitch, he's turning heads in the world of fashion too. Fans were stunned when he starred in a Burberry ad, swapping his kid for a 2,490-pound duffel coat. The 9-minute video? Just Palmer silently fishing. Yet it captivated fans, earning praise as aura personified and cementing him as a cultural icon. But here's something you might not expect. Cole Palmer is smarter than people think.
What?
Despite an unfair online reputation, he actually attended one of Manchester's top private schools, known for its rigorous academics. So don't be fooled. Palmer proves you can have both brains and ball skills, and he's got plenty of both. But could this be the goal that made Chelsea decide to buy Palmer? Because in the 2023 Community Shield, Palmer showcased his trademark confidence, curling a stunning left-footed strike into the far corner.
City up the pitch. And the ball was cut out initially by Tierney. Palmer's got it back again. It's Cole Palmer! We have liftoff in the Community Shield. One of Manchester City's.
Now, teams don't buy players off one goal or even one match, but this was a special moment for Palmer. Scoring at Wembley in a big game for Man City made everyone take notice, and it could have been the breaking point for Chelsea that convinced them to spend the money. Because under a month later, Chelsea spent over £40 million on Palmer, which people thought was way overpriced at the time. Fair to say, it looks like a bargain now. But what Cole Palmer moment shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments.